everyone, and welcome to this Lads and Dads 20-minute upper body workout. Now you're going to need to grab yourself a pair of dumbbells for this one. Grab whatever you feel comfortable with. You can do this as a finisher at the end of your workout, or if you're short on time, you could do this as a quick 20-minute upper body workout. It's entirely up to you. We're going to be working on 45 seconds of exercise, 15-second rest. We're going to do what's called a superset. So we work one exercise, then the other. We go back and forth. We're going to do 2 rounds of that, and then we move on to the next exercise. I'm going to demonstrate each exercise before in the 15-second prior. Okay, I'm going to start my timer. We're going to get going. So get yourself set. Now, our first exercise, nice and simple, push-ups. You've got your options here. We can go down onto our knees, or you can come up onto your toes. Just make sure you're leaning over your hands. Make sure that shoulders go past your elbow height as you go down. Engage your glutes. Get yourself set. And away we go. Down, up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you go down. Coming down and all the way up. Now, I've started on my knees. If I'm feeling a little bit fruity, I'll come up onto my toes. Up. I tell you what, 45 seconds on your toes, that's a challenge in itself. You want to make sure that you're warmed up. Get the blood flowing through those muscles. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you come down. Drive up through your chest. You always want to drive your elbows in a little bit. Push them together. 10 seconds. Down and up. Keep your head nice and steady. Get that chest down nice and low. Taking your hips with you. Okay, so our second one, we're going to come down to our side. Arms out nice and wide. Head position. You come up. Thumbs come up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And back down again. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Come up, squeeze your shoulder blades and back. Make sure your shoulders are away from the ears. You want to work your lower traps, keep your scapulars down. Squeeze, back up. Coming up, thumbs come up, get those hands up nice and high. Make sure you're working your rhomboids in between the shoulder blades there, mid traps, up. Get that squeeze in there. Really good for your posture, this one. Really works it. If you work at a desk a lot, or you drive a lot, this one's really good to strengthen those muscles, those posture muscles. Okay, and rest. So now we're going to go back to our push-ups. So we do this one more time. Push-ups, and scapulars, retractors, and then we're changing the exercises. So we're going to go into a push-up position, and away we go. Down, up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you go down. Drive it back up. It's a great way just to get the blood flowing through the muscles. Down, up. Those hips are coming with you. And up we go. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Most of the workout we're doing today is we're working a push and then into a pull. So the superset is a push exercise followed by a pull. Chest and back if you like. Up, down, up. Squeeze, breathe. Down, up, down and rest. So we're going to go back to that T position. Prone down. Head strong. Are we ready? Arms out nice and wide. Off we go. Come up, squeeze your shoulder blades together and back down again. Coming up. Trying to arch your neck too much. Just keep it in a nice neutral position. Get those hands up nice and high. Squeeze. You can change the arm position. You can come here or you can go a little bit higher if you didn't have a big plant point in the way. Come up. Good squeeze. And down. Up nice and slow. Down. Coming up. We've got 10 seconds, then we're going to go into a lying chest press. So we're going to lay on the ground with the dumbbells. Up, squeeze. Okay, so straight in guys, laying on your back. Grab the dumbbells. We're going to come down, knees bent, come up, bring the dumbbells together. Are we set? Get yourself ready. And off we go. Out nice and wide. Make sure your elbows touch the floor. Down, squeeze. Bring the pecs together. Really try and drive your elbows in at the top. Come out nice and wide, then come up. Make sure your back isn't arched. Oh. Nice and wide, and up we come, squeeze. Down, up. Oh yeah, up. So our next exercise, we're going to do a bent over row. So we're standing with dumbbells in a bent over position. Come up, squeeze. We're going to come straight up to this one. I'll demonstrate real quick. Once these are done. Okay, up we come. Now, hip hinge, pushing the hips back. Pull up, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you come up, and then come back down. Up, squeeze, and back. We ready? Let's go. Pushing the hips back. Pull to your hips, and back down again. Try and get your shoulder blades squeezing together at the back. Here, make sure the shoulders aren't up by the ears. Use your lower trap strength to pull them down. Come up. Oh, that's it. Keep your head in a good strong position. Try and think about the weight being on your heels slightly. Get your hamstrings to hold you in position. Make sure those lats are working hard. Biceps are involved. Oh yes. Feel the pump on the biceps on this one. Bam. In 3, 2, 1. Down you come. Round 2 on the bench press or chest press. Whatever you prefer to call it. Okay. Coming down. Get yourself set. Round 2, 3, 2. Off we go. Up. Squeeze. Down nice and slow. Come up. Get that squeeze in there. We want to try and drive the pecs working hard at that position. Make sure they're coming wide enough through here on the way down. Think about that kind of 40-degree angle. We don't want our elbows up too wide. You put a lot of stress on your shoulders. It's a very complex area, the shoulders. Down, squeeze, up. Oh. Get up, up. Oh. Now, we're going to come up soon for that second round on the bent over row. There we go, look at that. And up we come. We've got 10 seconds. Oh, was that too quick then? Pretty keen. Okay. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, down, up. That's it, so you're driving those elbows backwards. Getting maximum usage of those lats. Lats are those wide, big muscles that give you that width at the back there. Oh, up and squeeze. Try and keep those shoulders away from the ears, remember. Up. We've got 10 seconds. After this, guys, we're changing the exercises up. We're going to go back to lying on the ground, but we're going to do what's called a plate squeeze. Okay, so back down to the ground. Keep those dumbbells in hand. This time, we're going to put the dumbbells together, and you're going to try and push them as hard together as you can. Elbows are out wide, and you bring them in and up above the head. Get yourself set. Away you go. Up. Squeeze. Elbows come out a little bit. This time they come a little bit more over the head, and they come down a little bit lower. So they're not up by your chin, they're up in the sternum. Bring it down to the sternum, then comes up. Think about your eye line a little bit more. Squeezing them together, there's no point having them apart. Imagine you've got some sort of plate or something in between them, and you've got to try and keep them squeezed. We've got about 15 seconds. Then we're going to go into a wide row. So same position we were in before, but this time instead of pulling to your hips, you're going to try drive your elbows out wide. Up, squeeze, up. Okay, up we come. Now, so slightly different to our previous position. We come here. This time, dumbbells, the weights go wide. Okay, let's go. Down. Pull the elbows wide. Just working more the mid back, rather than those lats. Arguably a little bit tougher, this one. Great for posture though. Try and keep the weight on your heels as much as you can, so you're leaning into your heels a little bit. Up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Up. Really try and work on that retractor there. That's the first movement there, up. The arms are almost secondary on this one. Up. And let's go down. Back to the plate squeeze. Now, it's called a plate squeeze because normally you'd hold a plate between your hands. Much more dangerous. If you live life on the edge, you can do it. Are we ready? And off we go, up. Bring those pecs together, boom. Elbows come in, nice and squeeze. Remember, it comes above your eye line. Bring it down to your sternum. Up, so there's a bit of an angle on this one. Down, up. Down we go. Oh. Up, 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 up. Good. That's it. Keep them squeezed, push them together as hard as you can. The more you push them together, the more your pecs get involved in this one. Okay, up we come, wide rows. We're ready, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Out nice and wide. Up, squeezing the shoulder blades. Up, up. Up. Keep them squeeze. Really start to feel your, what's called your post delt, the backs of your shoulders on this one towards the end. So really go on to work there as well. Up, down slow. Up, down slow. Up. We're changing the exercises up now, remember. Our next one in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go kneeling on this one. So kneeling, Arnie press. We come up, we rotate and we press above our heads and come back down into this position. Get yourself on your knees if you can. Are you ready? Let's go. Up, press above the head. Down to the side, back in. Up and press. Up. Try and get them behind your head. Don't lean back and press them above. You're gonna work on trying to keep your ribs down as well. Don't let your back arch. You'll end up with a bit of a sore back. Less than 10. Up, 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 up. Okay, next one. Nice and simple. Bicep curls. We're gonna go one arm, then the other. Alternating, stay on your knees. Up one side, change to the other side. Nice and simple. Are we ready? Let's do it. Up, squeeze. Keep squeezing those biceps every time. Don't just go through the motions with this. I want you to think about what muscle we're working. You almost want to look down at it, watch it grow. Boom. Yes. Oh. Feel it working. It's one of the reasons I love doing like a superset, because you're constantly working, so your heart rate's relatively high, but you give one muscle a rest while the other one is working. 3, 2, 1, and rest them down. We're going to go back to that Arnie press. Remember, bring it out in front of you. Squeeze your pecs together. Come up above the head. Try and keep the ribs down. Are we ready? Grab. Let's go. Up, behind the head, remember, and back round, up, get it above the head, behind it. Those are, you always want to feel like you're kind of leaning back a little bit. One of the nice things, well, I say nice, one of the beneficial things about being on your knees is you don't really have any momentum to bring it up. You see, I just try to use momentum there to press it above my head. You've got none of that. Up, up, up. We've got 2 more in us. 1 round, 2. Look at that, well done. Little breather. Then we're going into that last round of those bicep curls. So with our next set of exercises, you can use 1 dumbbell or 2. I'll explain in a sec. We're going to do overhead arm extension for your triceps. And like the plate squeeze we were doing, you can actually put the 2 together, or if you need to, if you've got quite a heavy dumbbell, you can just use 1. But let's focus on these bicep curls for now. Up, yes. Up, boom. Up, squeeze. Quite often you'll see, or you'll feel like one is working harder than the other. I have that all the time. Drives me mad. But you focus on that, perhaps the weaker side, a little bit more. Are we ready? Last one. Okay, so weight behind the head, here and up. Bending at the elbow, try and keep the elbows behind you as much as you can. I'm going to go with 2 on this one because I'm feeling a bit fruity. Are we ready? Behind the head, come up. Oh, you'll get a bit of the shoulders too on this one. Down, up. Oh, really works those triceps, back to those arms. Work them. Up. Keep working now. 10 seconds. Up, up. 2 more. Up. Keep the elbows in close together. Oh, well done. Now, with one of them, arms straight, frontal raise coming up above you. Try and keep your arms as straight as you can. This one's for your anterior delt, front of your shoulders, which I was just trying to show you with my chin. Okay, here we go. Up. Don't arch your back. Don't swing it up. You almost want to lean forward slightly. Bring it up above. Bring it to that shoulder height. Maybe a little higher if you're feeling real strong. But the idea is try and keep the arms relatively straight. You don't necessarily need to lock out. You can have a slight bend, but we want to try and keep it straight. I don't want to see this. It's not a bicep curl. We've done those. Let's keep working. Up, down. Keep the head up. Keep your rhythm, guys. Up. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right, I'm debating. Do I go with 2? Do I drop to 1? We don't drop. We don't drop. Let's grab it. Let's get them together. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, down. Keep them together. Don't let your elbows drive out here. Try and keep your elbows in a touch. Something to focus on. Now if you struggle for mobility on your shoulders, this is really hard to keep the elbows pointing upwards as you work this one. Triceps are on fire. Up. We got 10 seconds. We can do this. 1, he's looking up. 2, 2 more. 1, last one. Yes. Yes. Okay. Frontal raises. Last one. Are we set? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Up, down, up. That's it. Just try and keep arms straight, head up. Feeling the pump now. If you're heading out for a night out now, you feel like a god. Up we come, we got 10 seconds. Remember, keep your core tight. One more, up, and rest it down. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Listen, thanks for joining. Hope you feel that pump going through you. Great session. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. You can put this one at the end of one of my other workouts. So you can do a high intensity and then finish with a nice 20-minute pump. Listen, guys, have a great day. Thanks.